Alright guys, we are moving into King's Row, and I'm going to double check, triple check, quadruple check. Mic is flaring. We should have audio, no issues. Don't want that to haunt us for the rest of the day. Let me make sure I got the teams right, and I do not have the teams right, guys. I will take one quick second of the time of the commentary to get that fixed so that everything is in proper order when we move into the actual game, as that's exactly what we will be doing. On the side of the defense, guys, we have Raucous. We watched them earlier take out, Drownad is, I believe, the way that I pronounced that, and I wanted to stay consistent with that. So they went ahead and moved on. This is the round of 8. Winner of this will be into the semifinals. We'll go ahead and see what happens here, guys. I'll go ahead and wait to introduce that in just a second. On the side of the defense, we have Yin Hao going to be picking up the Symmetra. His teammate Bear, once again, on that Reinhardt. We have Myth going to be picking up the Widowmaker here. Didn't see him on that before. Misses the trick jump a little bit there. BFJ on the McCree. That leaves another McCree for a mobile wall. And, of course, J-Wall, the other wall, going to be on a Mercy. On the side of the offense for Szesc, Minut, Jajka. If somebody wants to give me a phonetic in the chat, that'd be awesome, so I don't, like, butcher the hell out of that. But they're going to be switching up to a more standard composition. They are going to have a little bit of a flare here. We have Emmy's going to be picking up a Mercy. Double McCree, one for Fnatic, one for Corazon. One Winston for Gordisio, again setting up at the top, up high here. Jazz on that Reinhardt, which leaves Kubex on the Lucio for his team. So here we go, guys. I'll go ahead and pull up the chat, make sure stream seems to be good. That way I can make sure if there are any issues, I see them. And interesting turret placements here again. They are going to give early warning. They put them all up in that in the theater and charge forward from the Reinhardt of the offense. Jazz trying to do what he can. He gets in super deep. Fnatic going to be picking up a kill, but Bear going off himself, picking up 2 kills. Going to be swinging left, right. Picks up another one. Bear with 2. BFJ with 1. Myth with 1. Gordisio going to be taking up Myth, though, as he's going to be taking down Yaniao, picking up Corazon. And Gordisio going down to BFJ, and that is going to be a team wipe for the side of Szesc. Polish side losing all of their team. And now we're going to be moving into the second round of offense here, as they do want to get a decent fight here. They want to build up the ultimates. The defense did get up that teleporter. Or no, they didn't get up the teleporter. Bear goes down to Jazz. It looks like he was pushed up incredibly aggressively. And there we go. To Sentry Turrets taking out taking out BFJ. Or Corazon, I apologize. BFJ going down. There's the teleporter. Just slams it down, but Jazz is going to be able to take that down really quickly. There's a Shatter going out, but not doing that much. Bear. Gordisio going to be taken out by Fnatic taking out Bear. And now Gordisio picking up the double kill. Before that, Myth takes out Kubex, as he's going to be the only real player there left to defend. But defend is a relative term. They're going to go ahead and lose the point. And now we'll go ahead and move into the Streets phase of this King's Row. Again, the Streets phase is a little bit different than other maps. I'll go ahead and take free camera here to give you guys a quick breakdown. Normally, you'll see teams push down main. You have the left option of the map that does lead into this building right here. You have the main Streets phase that I'm kind of like slowly nodding at. And then you have this right side here that you can get up into that building, get around the right-hand side, and flank pretty effectively, as a lot of teams will use that. And we'll go ahead and switch to an overhead view here, as the teams are going to be pushing forward. Charge forward. High Noon coming out. That's a Corazon. High Noon. See what he can get with it. Gets 2 or 1. Fnatic with the other one. Jazz going to be picking up 1. Resurrection coming out, though, from J-Wall. Going to be picking up multiple team, but a mobile wall goes down before he can get out the Deadeye. Bear going down to Corazon. Now we have another Resurrection. This time it's from the side of the defense, as Fnatic going to be using his Deadeye. Corazon cleaning up 2 of those kills. And the offense is just steamrolling right now, guys. The offense is just steamrolling. The side of Szesc is doing a lot with their offense. They have good momentum. The double McCree is very strong in a lot of ways if you execute it properly, and they are doing a very good job of using it effectively, chaining the High Noons, not using them together, or the Deadeyes, sorry, and they use one flashbang at a time, try to get double flashbangs out. One McCree pushes up aggressively. That's going to be Corazon looking for those picks. Oh, the Deadeye lined up 3, but he just pulls the trigger just a second too late. There's the attack visor coming out of BFJ. It's critical that he gets a bunch of kills with this. He's looking for him. He's getting out the left clicks, doing his damage, but it's not enough. Oh no, does take out Jazzu. Picks up Fnatic. 2 total for him. He's going to be looking over here for Kubex, as there's a Graviton Surge getting up on 3, 4 of the offense. That's exactly what they need. BFJ answering with a triple kill. Bear getting his own kill. Jazz going to be going down. And if you are a fan of Raucous and Bear, that's what you needed. That's what you needed. Give them some support right now in the chat, guys. That's the defensive hold. They have 6 minutes and 40 seconds that they still need to continue this kind of defensive hold on. And if at any point they ever lose the fights, it's going to be big. Bear goes down, pushing up aggressively. I don't necessarily agree with that personally, but heat of the moment, makes a decision. There we go. Sound Bear going out for the side of the defense as they're looking to hold your cores on with a triple kill on the Deadeye with the follow-up Earth Shatter from his teammate Jazu. They're doing so much right now on the offense. They have so much momentum. BFJ is trying to do what he can with this Tactvisor. Coruscant going to be able to clean him up. And now the side of Polish Overwatch. Szec pushing forward. Bear trying to hold. They have a Bastion, double Bastion, mobile wall, BFJ, but Fnatic with that Deadeye going to be picking up 2 Coruscant, helping clean up with Jazu. All of them working together. Look at the McCree, left clicking, no one on the point, and that's going to be the first cap going over to the side of Szec. There needs to be a score from Raucous for this to be a King of the Hill tiebreaker. But wow, guys, I mean, I was really impressed earlier on by the side of Raucous. Personally, I really thought Bear was playing a strong Reinhardt earlier on. Here's that Graviton Surge. Excellent execution from them. This is what they needed, but unfortunately, if you're a fan of them, this is what they needed multiple times. They only got one of these the entire game. I really don't think they had a strong defense at all for lack of, and again, I never want this to be like, oh, they suck, they did bad, they're really bad, you know, harp on and bad caster bias, whatever, guys. No, that's not what I want to get at. What I want to get at is the framing that in a world of both teams stepping up, that was a strong step up from Szec. They showed great offensive mastery, maintaining the tempo, using the ultimate so they always had another one available to continue the fight no matter what happened, and the resurrections were on point from both sides, but it just wasn't enough from the side of the defense to able to get a hold, and they'll have to score here, guys. They'll have to score here for us to go into the tiebreaker. So we'll get quickly into introductions here in 1 second, guys, as again, we are on King's Row. This is a best of 1. Winner of this moves on to the semifinals in the winner bracket, which is a best of 3. Critical to note. Getting to that will be very important for the team's chances of survival. And again, I'm sorry, guys. I keep trying to mute the mic to take a drink of water. I'm misclicking it because of earlier incident. And that being said, though, we have the introduction, getting right into things. Emmys. Yeah, emote it up, buddy. All right, he's going to be picking up a Mercy after emoting it on that Lucio, giving his team a little bit of a speed boost out of the gate. Fnatic going to be on that Widowmaker. That leaves Garducio on the Junkrat. Corazon picking up a McCree. Quebecs on that Symmetra. Finally, a Reinhardt. No surprise, picked up by Jazz. Over on the side of the offense, as we are going to need to switch the overlay, guys, and I will do that real quick as I'm getting the introductions. We have Bear once again picking up his Reinhardt. We have Immobile Wall going to be picking up the Genji on the side of the offense. J-Wall picking up the Mercy for his team. One of the supports, the second support picked up by Yinhao on that Lucio. BFJ once again on that Soldier. Very strong play from him last game, and that leaves Myth on that McCree. So here we go, guys, into round 2, into the second part of King's Row. If they do not cap, and when I say they, I mean Raucous, if they do not cap by the end of this, then it will be a 1-0, and they will be dropped down into the loser's bracket. Still alive, and still having a chance to win this tournament. But, again, we're going to go ahead and look at Fnatic. Last time we watched, Fnatic was absolutely critical. Ooh, but the Genji flank and mobile wall. Possibly studying the earlier game, if they had downtime in between their games, seeing that Fnatic was running a sniper, does switch that Genji, but ooh, quick shots from Fnatic, going to be able to take out him, take out the Genji, as Bear is now deep, alone. Cubics picking up his own kill, Garducio picks up BFJ, now 4 are total down on the side of the offense, and make that 5 if you count the Genji, and that's a stalled up offense right there. That was a stalled up offense right there, but that's kind of what happened at the beginning of the game for Szec, so no immediate hope lost for the side of Raucous, as they do have a chance to go ahead and hold on here. We'll go ahead and switch to a mobile wall here, as he's critical to open up the chances for his team. Oh, and I had a... Wow, I'm sorry, guys. I had it backwards previous... Oh, no, it does update. Okay, never mind. That's just the stream I'm watching. My bad. It is updated on the actual game, as Bear taking quite a bit of damage Or sorry, I apologize. Jazz taking quite a bit of damage. Fnatic takes out Bear, though. Yeah, he does take quite a bit of damage. Bear going down. Corazon taking out Myth. And again, a mobile wall in the background going down. This is not good right now if you're a fan of Raucous, guys. If you're a fan of them, please give them support in the chat. They're going to need it, as this is 3 minutes and a half left on the first offensive point. Bear going down. 3, 4 down on the side of the defense total, as I believe they did lose a mobile wall. He switches over to a Genji here, or sorry, over to a McCree here, guys, as they're looking more to just siege break. And Garducio is going to be taking out a mobile wall. Myth switching over to the Widow, as he does take out Fnatic, and that opens up one of the most important picks for them, as they do need that pick. They do need that to get ahead and win out on the game here. And there we go, Myth. Looking. He's looking. Again, he's primarily looking for the Mercy here. Oh no, it's Widow duel. He's gonna win it. Good flick by him. Does he misses the second one? Jazz gonna be taking out Inu. Bear is down as well. So 2 are down on the side of the offense. Only 1 is down on the side of the defense. We're gonna go ahead and switch over here to a mobile wall, as he's pretty low here. Not actually doing too much. Cubics throwing out those large and in-charge Symmetra orbs. Charged up, 125 damage each, allowing to go through barriers, as you'll see right here. Ooh, gets tagged up, and again. Myth definitely feeling it. Oh, but Fnatic finally answers for his team. There sorry, BFJ with that tac visor pushing in. 2 down on the side of the defense. 3, 4. BFJ picking up multiple, or sorry, Bear picking up multiple, but the resurrection from the side of the offense is going to continue this chance. No, Garducio with that. Oh, that was a junk. Oh, I missed the tire. Absolutely critical play from him. Picking it up right after the resurrection. He used the resurrection as an opportunity to set up the explosion of the rip tire, timing it perfectly so that it hit as the resurrection went out. And that is not good if you were a fan of Raucous, guys. Charge coming in here from Bear. He does tag up Corazon. Garducio gets taken out by Myth. This is what they need. No resurrection on the side of Emmys, as he's going to go down. Bear picking up a double kill. Bear picking up a double kill, guys. Bear is going off here. He does go down to the charge by Jazz as he gets pushed back. Fnatic, he's the only one holding here. BFJ, though, does take him out. BFJ going off for his team as well. He was critical last game for their moments of defense that they were able to minorly hold. Will he be able to take out the Symmetra? And yeah, 4 points here, guys. This game is not over. This Raucous has a chance here. I keep wanting to call him Caduceus, but Raucous still does have a chance here. Moving into the streets phase, put 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock, as they have a lot of ground to cover here. BFJ pushing up aggressively, looking to get some damage onto that Reinhardt shield. Not too much himself, though. Gonna go ahead and back out, taking a little bit of damage from that. A little bit of a waste of that health pack there, IMO. Could have just used the healing from Biotic Field. He's going to poke out again, use that Helix Rocket, tagging up the Reinhardt, but unfortunately the disc just gives charge to Emmys. He does already have the Resurrection, though, so it's kind of irrelevant. Yin Yao with his Sound Barrier coming up soon. J-Wall's got his Resurrection, so they're tied a piece there. Earthshatter on the side of the defense. No, never mind. Earthshatter, defense, doing huge things, stunning up multiple. There is a Resurrection, but J-Wall's down. 4 are dead on the side of the offense. 5. Myth is the only one alive, guys, as that Earthshatter coming out of Jazz was critical for this stall. Myth is going to have to try to escape out. Pursuit from the defenses. They don't want to let him live. They do not want to let him live. It looks like he is going to live as reinforcements come out of the spawn. Oh, Fnatic gets picked off by Myth. A little bit of an overaggressive push there, in my opinion. It means forced to blow the Resurrection there for his team, as the barrier is going to go up for the Reinhardt, forcing the defense here as they're trying to hold. They're trying to do what they can. 3 minutes remain, as if they could hold here, this would be the end of the match for them, dropping Raucous down to the losers bracket, and the side of Szesc would move into the winners bracket. Jazz taking so much damage. Why didn't he just put up the barrier? I guess it did get destroyed, but it was at 800 HP when he died. He could have used it before charging. Emmys goes down. The offense, breath of fresh air, as BFJ did go down, but we're going to go ahead and switch to Bear. We have an immobile wall, switching to a Bastion there. I didn't call that, but we're going to go ahead and take note of that there. Fnatic going down. Again, Bear. He is a literal stone for this team right now when he is feeling it and he is properly staying with his team and not pushing out too aggressively. It really feels like they rally behind him well. But I again gotta say that Myth and BFJ are really important here so far on this push. We're gonna have a variation of Protect the President here, as we have a Bastion on the payload with the Reinhardt barrier, Mercy amping him, and you have the Soldier and you have the Widowmaker to flank out, set up peripheral threats, and this creates kind of a crossfire, multiple threats. You can't answer them all at once. Tank mode is available. multiple shots going out from the Widowmaker of the defense, as we're just going to stay on the Bastion here, as it's critical that he gets the kills here. Switching over to the tank mode, doing what he can. Corazon with the triple kill. The defense is just getting stalled out here. If J-Wall goes down before the resurrection, he's forced to use it early, getting up BFJ. But the defensive resurrection, I think, is just a step better. Switching over to tank centric configuration is a mobile wall. He's going to go down to Corazon. Multiple good, or a good fan from him, going to take out that Bastion. And the defense stabilizes, guys. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remain. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remain. Jazz throwing out that, pretty... fire strike, sorry. And spam's going out onto the shields. Not too much note here. There we go, though. That's worth noting. Bear, whew. Oh, that's not good. Bear goes down. Great shots by Quebec. Finish up. Jazz going to pick up J-Wall. And looks like we do have a Riptire coming out. We're going to follow that out as Gordusio picks up BFJ in the middle of his tac visor. Note that tac visor went off completely, which means that he doesn't have any of the ult charge left. Jazz going to take out Yinao as he does go down to a mobile wall here on the Winston, trying to do what he can. The defense is pushed up super aggressively here, guys. If they bleed too many kills, this could be the opportunity for Raucous to go ahead and get a cap here. Mobile wall flanking around. We'll go ahead and switch to Fnatic, as again his picks here are absolutely critical. He's tagging up hero after hero, misses the tracer, does look over to the Winston, trying to break down that barrier, making it easier for his team to get in. He's tagging up the Winston even more. Winston does have that Primal Rage, though. And there's a... Oh, no! Bear! A little bit early on that Earthshatter. It gets blocked up by the defensive barrier from Jazz. And there's an Earthshatter coming out from him, knocking down multiple. He's swinging around. He's trying to stall up. Bear does get resurrected. Bear charges in. He's swinging away himself. But Bear's going to go down. That's another one down. That's another one down. The offense is getting stalled up here. Mobile wall is going to go down as he gets charged into. There's no Bastion. Myth taking quite a bit of damage. 2 down on the side of the offense. Bear just respawned. BFJ is going to be popping up that tac visor, trying to do what he can, but he's going to go down. J-Wall is going to go down. That only leaves Xinyao, as he's going to have to retreat out and group up with his team as they have no more offense left. Bear charging in, though. Bear's going to go down. Unfortunately, the offense is just bleeding kills right now. They're charging into the side of Szesc one by one. Not making a concerted push here as a team, and this could be the downfall of Raucous. Come on, guys, if you're a fan of them, cheer them on. They need to group back up here. Fnatic getting the pick on Myth. And again, I don't want to be a biased caster here, but I'm definitely a caster that's biased towards having more games to cast. And I do want to see Raucous win here to get the King of the Hill decider. But if you're a fan of Szesc, they're just absolutely going off right now. Emmy's sitting on that resurrection. We're going to go ahead and sit on Corazon, as he does have that Deadeye. Gordusio going to be picking up Myth. I know does pick up Jazzu, though. Jazzu getting resurrected here as Fnatic picking up Bear. A mobile wall getting super low. They switch to a double Winston. J-Wall going down. That's 3 down for the side of the offense. 4 down for the side of the offense. And they're only going to have one more push remaining in this game, as the defense is pushing aggressively to try to get more picks and bleed the last few seconds of this game.
Play of the game.
That's what it looked like to me, is that they got too far behind, guys. And unfortunately, I'm having mic issues. I bugged it out again. I apologize. The end of the game there, I really apologize missing all that action. I really do. We'll be getting into the next game. I believe it should be the semifinals that I'll be casting next. And it will be between the winner of Raucous, or sorry, between Szec and the winner of the other side of the bracket for them. Raucous dropping down in the losers bracket. One more time, guys, I am so sorry about the mutes of the mic. I know it only happened there for a minute, but I do really want to echo that I am sorry for that. Thank you so much to Superstar League for letting me cast these games. Please follow them here on Twitch. Please follow them on Twitter at Superstar Esports. Excuse the voice crack, guys. And I'm going to be going ahead and kicking it to some music and hiding in shame as I unfortunately muted the mic there at the end. But we'll be getting into the next game. I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your understanding with me as a community caster. And this is a new organization and a new event. And we'll be getting you guys more action, more games. Thank you again. And enjoy what you have watched so far. And I hope to get you the next game as soon as possible.